Hello Scorpio, it's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. Thank you for joining me and I hope you're all well wherever you are. This reading is looking at your energies between the 5th to the 11th of July 2021 or thereabouts. The universal timing is more fluid than the more rigid earth-based timing, so it could resonate a little bit beyond those dates. But I'll just do a final shuffle for you now. I have pre-shuffled the cards, but just to say it is a general reading, so take what resonates, but then anything that doesn't, just leave that behind or for somebody else. So I'll just do a final shuffle now of the Tarot of Dreams. And we'll see what the energies want to say to you at this time. So we have the heart of your reading. What's on your mind at the moment? Root influences, past influences, the future going forward. And then something else that your energies and your guides would like to say to you, Scorpio. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Page of Coins. This could be referring to a young person, to do with perhaps to do with messaging, to do with money and work on career, or education, training, or it could just be for yourself, Scorpio. It's about a message coming in concerning something to do with money, work, career, education perhaps. So let's see, I'll just put that to one side, and the final shuffle then of the Lightseer's Tarot. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Nine of Pentacles, and this is being the independent energy, being independent, autonomous, self-sufficient, having your pick of the crop, if you like, because of your hard work and achievements. And this is a card of abundance also, so it's very much about doing your own thing. So let's see, I'll just put that to one side. So we've got, Pentacles and coins are the same energy. So we've got the Page of Coins and the Nine of Pentacles here. So let's see, at the heart of your reading we have the Sun and the Moon. Oh, lovely, lovely energies to come out for you. So the Sun is very much a Leo energy, and the Sun, masculine energy also. And the Sun energizes all the cards around it in a reading. The Sun brings forward optimism, joy, promise, success, new beginnings, all those lovely, bright, vibrant energies. And the Moon is very much a feminine energy, so very much Pisces, Cancer energy, and of course, Scorpio, for yourself, you're a water energy also. So, this could be representing an aspect of yourself, Scorpio. But essentially what the Moon is saying there's something a bit vague, something a bit unclear, or has been unclear for you. So in that case, I feel that the Sun is shedding light. The Sun is going to shed light on something that has been unclear, a bit vague, a bit in the shadows, a bit obscured. Whatever that is, it'll be something different for all of you, Scorpio. So something is going to be enlightened, something's going to be revealed. All right, so I'll just put that through. That's at the centre of your reading, and it could be to do with money, career, work, opportunity. So what are you thinking about at the moment? Well, we have the Hermit and the Ten of Swords. So the Hermit, this is shining your light and going within to get the answers, coming away from the crowd, searching for the answers for a way forward. So this is what you're thinking about at the moment, and the clarifier is the Ten of Swords. And this is the ending of a very painful and difficult situation that some of you have found yourself in. Because the 10 is a number of completion in tarot. So, and you can see here the young woman is walking away. She's walking away from a painful and difficult situation. The crows are now lifting, so they're the difficulties. They're now starting to lift. And so this is what you're thinking about at the moment. You're thinking about the energy of the Ten of Swords, but you're looking into it deeper. You're thinking deeply about this, perhaps the direction that you need to go in now. Finding a resolution to a situation that has been very difficult. So that's perhaps why the sun is here and the moon, so the sun's shedding light on something that has been unclear. And of course that's what the Hermit is doing also. Right, so at the root of this situation we have the death and rebirth energy, and we have the Ace of Wands. So the death and rebirth, this is, you can see the gold snake here, and of course snakes have to shed their skin, don't they, to be able to grow and evolve and move on. And so that's the message of this particular death and rebirth card. It's a transformation energy. So this is at the root of this situation. So something had to end for a situation to transform itself and rise up anew in a different way. Now the clarifier is the Ace of Wands, and this is a spark of an idea, a spark of something new, something creative that you were thinking about, that came in, that you were mindful of, that promised growth. So I feel that what this is saying is something then had to end for this growth to be able to occur, for things to transform. So that's at the root of this situation. Past energies are the Priestess and the Star, two major arcanas, so two quite significant energies. I mean, we have the Hermit's a major arcana, the Sun and the Moon are major arcanas, the Death is a major arcana, and now we have two more. So, you know, you have predominantly major arcana cards here for you, Scorpio. So these are very significant energies, significant messages. So I feel there is change around you. So past energy is the High Priestess. So this is, you know, tapping into your intuition. What is it your higher self told you in the past? What is it you were searching? What needed answering? You know, what was it that you were uncertain about, you needed to get the answers to? And whatever it is, you know, with the star energy, you were holding out for hope. You were wishing on a star and having hope. Hope for something better to come in, for healing perhaps, for having, you know, whatever you're wishing for to come true. So that's a clarifier for the Priestess. So I feel you were tapping into your inner self to get the information for something you were holding out for hope with and wishing for. And it looks like light is being shed on something that continued to be a bit unclear. But of course there was a new opportunity, a new creative opportunity here, or the sparks of that, which perhaps led to something having to end, but to be transformed for growth, for the Ace of Wands growth. You have to tap into your higher self and for something that you were really wishing for and hoping for. Okay. So going forward, Scorpio, we have the Knight of Wands and the Wheel energy. So the Knight of Wands in its truest sense is this is about moving home or moving environment, changing environment. But for me also with this Knight of Wands, this is holding on to passion. There's something, a very strong passion that you've been holding on to. You see the Knight here is holding on to the fire-breathing dragon, so he's trying to hold it back, to keep control of it. And I feel for some of you going forward, you are trying to get control of some form of a major passion of yours. If not, then it's about some form of movement, perhaps the change of environment. Because then the clarifier is the wheel, and this is the wheel of fortune, the wheel of destiny, is going to be turning in your favour going forward. And so these opportunities come along when the wheel starts to turn for us. And you can see here there's been many wheels turning in the past, opportune times that you either grasp or you don't, or you ignore and wait for something to come round again. Well, of course, going forward in the near future, it's going to be turning for you. So this is going to be an opportunity now to grasp this opportunity, this nettle. And this is a clarifier for the Knight of Wands. So whatever it is you've been holding on to as some form of a passion of yours. So it's grasping this, whether it's a creative idea or an opportunity or a passion. But it could also be representing a new beginning, moving home, for example, to change of environment. Because we've had the Nine of Pentacles, haven't we, which is about being autonomous, self-sufficient, to do with a new opportunity, to do with work, money, career. So now this is something your guides, the energies, want to say to you in the form of guidance. Scorpio. We have the Five of Swords and the Two of Swords here. Now the Five of Swords, this is a very competitive energy. So this is about somebody wanting to win at all costs, no matter what the damage may be caused to themselves and to others. So this is very much ego driven, somebody needing to win. And the clarifier, the Two of Swords, so this is when there's a difficult decision to be made. This is, you know, being indecisive, not quite sure which way to go, what decision to make. And you see the young woman here, she's got a blindfold on it, so it's almost as if there's information she's not aware of at the moment. But she does know that there's perhaps a crossroads, coming to a crossroads here. And is deciding what path to take, which way to go forward. But it's causing some mental conflict. Now that's either in connection with somebody else to do with the Five of Swords, because it could be an inner conflict that's driving this energy. I think I'm going to get some more information before we leave this. So, right, could we have clarifying messages, please, for the Five of Swords and the Two of Swords? Could we clarify the Five of Swords and the Two of Swords, please, for Scorpio? Five of Swords and the Two of Swords, please, for Scorpio. Well, we've had the Nine of Wands that's just jumped out, so we will have a quick look at that. The Nine of Wands is when we are standing our ground, not giving up, not being defeated. You see the man is creating a scarecrow to keep the crows from eating his crop that he's worked hard to grow. And he's also got the wands in front of him, which is like a barrier, a protection. So this is about protecting what you have, needing to look after what you have and protect what you have. Stand your ground with something. Alright, so we'll just pop that back, and could we have some clarifying energies, please, for the Five of Swords and the Two of Swords for Scorpio? Well, not often that this happens. We've got the Five of Swords again. That's just come out here. And then to clarify the Two of Swords, we have the Four of Wands. We get two more please. Two more please. So to clarify this Five of Swords, we have another Five of Swords. Now, for me, this second Five of Swords, this is representing it's time to leave the battlefield. It's been some form of competition, some form of a battle that for somebody has been quite ego-driven, somebody needing to win at all costs. But this is saying it's time to leave the battlefield now. It's time to walk away. You can see the walking wording coming away from the battlefield now, accepting what is. There is a level of achievement here. This is also about winning, achieving something, but sometimes it's time to walk away. And the Seven of Pentacles is about timing. So something is building up. It's not quite the right time. Just got to wait a little bit longer, I feel, to walk away from this situation, because something is still growing and developing. And the Two of Swords, we have the Four of Wands and the Eight of Cups. And the Four of Wands, this is the secure home that's been built. A lot of hard work gone into this, building the tree house for the little girl. So this is about having security within a home environment, providing for the family. And then the Eight of Cups, this is a separation. This is somebody having to walk away, having to leave. You know, in some situations it may be having to leave to go to work. Or move away to go to work, but it's a separation of some sort here. So that's to clarify for the Four of Wands, the secure home environment, and then this needing to make a decision. And the decision may be to stay within this current home environment, or whether to leave. So remember, this is just for somebody, or for a small few of you that are watching this video now. So there's been a competitive energy, but it's time to leave the battlefield. Or that time is coming up, just got to wait a little bit longer. But there's a decision to be made of either staying or leaving, I feel, for somebody or for a few of you. And that perhaps explains the wheel of destiny turning, and the Knight of Wands, which is about changing, movement and change within an environment. I'm just going to get some final messages now. Right, could we have two final messages, please, for Scorpio to complete this reading? Two final messages for Scorpio, please, to complete this reading. So there is a card that's just jumped out, which we will have a look at, and it's infinite abundance. So abundance is pouring into your life, so it's getting ready to receive this abundance. And of course we have had the Page of Coins, haven't we, and the Nine of Pentacles, so that sort of reflects abundance. So that's a beautiful energy there. So I'll just pop it back in, and two more shuffles. And it's just flew out again, so it's a significant energy. So I think I'm going to accept that. So infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life, Scorpio. Okay, so I'll just do 2 more shuffles. What else? What else? So we have uncovering treasure. So beneath the surface lies great bounty. So this is uncovering treasure. You know, revealing an abundance, a bounty that's just waiting now, just beneath the surface, just waiting to be discovered. Beautiful energies here. And then solitude. So in silence, peace prevails. So this is having some time out, meditating, having quiet time, just to get that sense of centre, that sense of peace. Perhaps after all this disagreement, conflict that some of you have been experiencing now, it's time to step away from that now, and find your peaceful centre. Alright, so beautiful messages here, but lots of abundance on the way. Uncovering treasure of some sort, and whatever treasure may mean for yourself, Scorpio. But I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed the reading. Good luck going forward, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.